Hi, Alejandra Harvey Oliver, and I'm the CEO of the Tendit Group. The Tendit Group is a recently formed combination of 7 different companies, 5 in Denver, 1 in Utah, and 1 in Arizona. And we provide exterior facility services. So that means everything outside of your building that you can imagine, from landscaping to snow removal, paving, striping, window washing, and pressure washing. I always knew since I was a little girl that I wanted to start a company. I just never knew in what. And my family comes from the healthcare world. So I followed in their footsteps and did pre-med and moved out to Colorado and became fascinated with how quickly we were growing and was introduced actually to a little striping company that needed investors. And I quickly fell in love with it because of its people and how dynamic it is and ever-changing, and that the people working in construction are the salt of the earth to me, right? It's all about sending your kids to college, buying a new house, right? The American dream. And how can we help and improve our roads and safety and do something outside where you can be artists, right? So in a lot of industries, you're at a desk for a long time and you don't get to see the results for months on end. Well, with striping, good or bad, you can see the paint on a road for a really long time. And I found that incredibly fascinating. So jumped ship from healthcare and started a striping company in 2016, and then sold it to Osceola Capital in December of 2021, and was asked to step in as CEO of the Tendit Group in January of 2022. So for the last 10 months, I'm now in a new world again, and working with not just striping, but 6 other types of organizations that provide services for the outside of your building. The job of a CEO, I think it's mostly helping oversee, growth, setting the growth targets for the organization where we're going to go. I call it the chief energy officer, right? You have to be able to handle the bad with the good. Setting the vision for where we're going and really working on that strategic plan with your team. And every day seeing new opportunity, right? What are things that we don't offer today that we could offer to our staff and our customers tomorrow? How can we think differently about things? So it's kind of challenging status quo and breaking some glass ceilings and, figuring out solutions to problems with the people that you're working with. Also really, really important as CEO is finding the right people for the right seats. So making sure that you have the best team in place so that you can reach your goals in the future. Mark Twain said, if you had to start by eating a frog every morning, the rest of your day would be easy. So what I've told my team is, if you wake up every morning and you do that one hairy thing that you've been putting off, procrastinating, if you get that done every single day, the rest of your day will be easy. And I think it also helps move us along, because so many days we wake up or you're at work all day long or in school all day long, and at the end of the day you're like, what did I learn or what did I do? And it doesn't progress us in life. If you just eat the frog every morning, you'd be amazed if you look back and say, I did 7 really challenging things this week, and for all of those things I did, I'm a better person, or I moved along in my career, or I built a relationship with someone that maybe was going to be a little difficult, and you move forward in life. Being a woman in construction is hard. This is a mostly male-dominated industry still to this day. And so I think for women, it's incredibly important that we support one another and that we bolster each other up. And then if we have to have a conversation, let's have that conversation so that we can improve as a group and collectively move forward in the industry.